Good evening. The news summary for this Tuesday, June 16th. PUC says it has recorded an overall reduction in electricity demand across the country since introducing its energy saving initiative last month. The reduction comes after PUC implemented an early stop work program on May 25th, with employees ending their workday at 2:30 p.m. as part of measures aimed at lowering energy consumption. Today marked 23 days since the initiative began, and throughout that period, PUC had been monitoring daily electricity demand on Mai, Pralin, and La Digue. According to the CEO of PUC, Joël Valmont, the figures have been compared with data from a similar period in 2025 to measure the effectiveness of the program. He said the latest data available, covering up to June 12th, indicates that the initiative has contributed to a decline in overall energy demand.
Over the past 20 days, what we've seen is a reduction in the demand on Mahe, which has translated roughly to 14,000 liters of fuel every week in terms of savings, which when you project that to a month, it will imply around 60,000 liters of fuel. And at today's cost of fuel price that we pay for producing electricity on Mahe, it's reflecting a savings of around 680,000 rupee every month. For Pralin, our monitoring has shown that there has been a progression towards higher consumption when compared to the year 2025, and lately to lower than 2025 from the 4th of June onwards. So when we put it together until today for Pralin, it's still a consumption of fuel which reflects above the period that we are comparing to 2025. So it is not yet translated into our savings. I believe as we continue with the same norm, then it will start to result into the savings that we are anticipating to bring about.
The National Assembly did not discuss the PNQ from the leader of the opposition, Bernard Georges. He was asking if the money received from Abu Dhabi government in 2002 was a grant or a loan, and if it is a loan, what are the conditions attached? Vice President Sebastien Pillay said he could not answer this question as it is a sub judice, meaning that there is a case concerning the issue in the court. The Speaker of the National Assembly also gave the ruling that the question is sub judice. Mr. Georges had argued that he is not asking questions that will prejudice the case in court, but he accepted the Speaker's ruling. The Minister for Education, David Pierre, has reaffirmed the ministry's commitment to addressing antisocial behaviors amongst primary school students through disciplinary measures and psychosocial support within the existing legal framework. Responding to a question from Kineta Tanaz in the National Assembly, Minister Pierre said the psychosocial support program is aimed at rehabilitating children and aligns with the government's vision of building a more united, tolerant, and safe society. He added that the ministry is also focusing on prevention through the introduction of curricula in social and emotional learning, life skills, and ethics education. These programs are designed to promote values such as discipline, respect, compassion, conflict resolution and responsible citizenship from an early age. Minister Pierre said that once the framework is fully implemented, it is expected to produce more responsible and socially aware school leavers over the next 5 to 15 years. Discover China and Seychelles through 110 photographs is an exhibition that the University of Seychelles, together with the Association of Friendship between Seychelles and China, have presented to the public. The exhibition is part of the celebration of 50 years of diplomatic relations between the two countries. The opening of the exhibition was held at the National Library. The theme of this exhibition is Seychelles' friendship with China through the lens of a camera. In the gallery, the photos were placed in 6 different themes, from the beauty of Seychelles, its development, cultural exchanges, education, amongst others. This exhibition has been made with contributions from students or people who have visited China. They have put forward the way they can see this country and also the connection, understanding, and friendship between the two countries. In her intervention, Vice Chancellor Joël Pirot noted that many times anniversaries bring people together, not only to celebrate but also to reflect on the journey that has brought them together and see what the future holds.
Today is one such moment. This year, the Republic of Seychelles proudly celebrates the 50th anniversary of its independence, while Seychelles and China commemorate 50 years of diplomatic relations. These twin jubilees provide us with a unique opportunity to honor a friendship that has endured across 5 decades and has grown stronger through mutual respect, cooperation, and people-to-people exchanges. It seeks to record the friendship between China and the Seychelles through the lenses of ordinary people from both nations, reminding us that the strongest international relationships are ultimately built by human connections. The exhibition is guided by a simple yet powerful concept, a two-way perspective: China through the eyes of Seychellois and Seychelles through the eyes of the Chinese. Too often, we understand other countries through statistics, headlines, or official narratives. Photography allows us to see something deeper. It allows us to see places, cultures, and people through the eyes of those who have experienced them. It reveals not only what we see, but also how we feel. Through these images, geographical distance disappears. Cultural differences become opportunities for discovery, and moments frozen in time become stories of friendship, understanding, and shared humanity. As we celebrate these 2 important anniversaries, we are reminded that the friendship between Seychelles and China has been built on principles of equality, mutual respect, solidarity, and cooperation. These values remain as relevant today as they were 50 years ago.
That's the end of this news summary. Join me at 8 for the news bulletin in Creole. Until then, have a pleasant evening.